Now you can be a part of the Bonsburgers family.
I don't like how Felix
Let
is
us bring your
constantly
family
smiling.
together the right way. No, the Bonsburgers way.
Hey, Bon. Let me have some. No. Hey. So I'm not going to waste any more time in the reaction part. We're going to start with this straight away. I'm not going to put subtitles on. Actually, we'll watch it all the way through without subtitles, just enjoying the actual quality of the content. Then when it actually, you know, comes to breaking it down, that's when we'll turn on subtitles just to see if there's anything just, you know, hidden in the darkness. But let's get straight into it. Oh, it's very old school.
Quality. Quality food.
Quality food.
Quality entertainment.
This Felix?
Quality fun.
Oh, great. I can already see stuff.
Hi, I'm Felix
I already
and
see.
CEO of Bonsburgers, and together with the
Sounds
Bonsburgers
so
family,
good.
we've pridefully worked in harmony to bring your family the best dining experience in Livingston County. With the
Livingston.
most delicious food, the greatest video game cabinets, and the best mechanical entertainment your kids could ever ask for. Now you can be a part of the Bonsburgers family.
I don't like how Felix
Let
is
us bring your
constantly
family
smiling.
together the right way. No, the Bonsburgers way.
Hey, Bon. Let me have some. No. Hey. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this straight up, right? I can see at least 5 things. Just from that one video alone, I can see like about 5 things I can see. Straight off the bat, alright? Straight off the bat, here we go, right? This scene right here, instantly. You have Boozoo basically comforting Banny, and Banny's holding like a sort of, I don't know, she's kind of holding like I think it's a present. That could be a hint to, you know, obviously Wonderland when Susan got given the present. But also the fact that the background even looks like Wonderland, if you get me. Like the whole just empty field, that really does remind me of Wonderland. So, you know, that's definitely hinting at Susan. Also the fact that Bon has, they almost look like, I don't know, Bon has like Grinch fingers or something. I don't know. Secondly, what's up with it's a ball? It don't look like a ball, dude. I'll be honest. I don't like Felix's smile here
Family,
either.
we've pridefully worked in harmony to bring your
Like the fact that it's just a straight smile. I don't like it. Also the fact that we've officially got a Livingston County. It's not just saying in Brighton, Michigan. It's actually just saying Livingston County. So we have an exact location of what's going down. This is obviously the teaser we got on what was it, on Find Jack Walton, obviously with, however, here's the cool thing, right? I remember I done a video on it. There was a red car here. Now, if I remember correctly, I got it mixed up a lot, but I can't actually remember if it's Jack's car that's the red car, or it's the black car that's Jack's car. I can never remember that. But if we go all the way to this right here, now, there's one thing I'm realizing a lot. Like, a lot, okay? If we go back, okay, I want you to join in with me in watching this and realizing how much of the focus of this ad is on Sha the Sheep. That's all I want you all to know, because I'm getting a very, very weird vibe of how much we are seeing Sha, like, emphasized in.
food.
That's all I want to know.
Entertainment.
All right, let's count how many times.
Quality fun.
This doesn't count, but she's there. But that's she's obviously gonna be there.
I'm Felix Crankin,
Wait for
CEO
this,
of
okay?
Bonsburgers, and together
Specifically
with the
near the
Bonsburgers
end.
family, we've pridefully worked in harmony to bring your family
Oh, you can see a
the
boom
best dining
mic.
experience in
I
Livingston
didn't even see
County.
that. You can see a
With
boom
the
mic
most
just above his head.
delicious food,
Okay, here he is
the greatest
walking,
video game
right?
cabinets,
Look,
and
there
the
she
best
is.
mechanical entertainment your kids could ever ask for.
Emphasis on Sha. Okay,
Now
there's
you can be a
one.
part of the
And the
Bonsburgers
wink
family.
as well.
Let us
Because realistically, I would have thought it would have showed Bon as the, like, oh, look at our animatronic stuff. Now, but no, it's Sha. And then all of a sudden, it
bring your family
zooms in on
together the
Bon.
right way. No,
Like, it zooms in on
the
Bon.
Bonsburgers way.
And all of a sudden, instead of all of the show stuff, it's just Bon and Sha. Now, you'd think that maybe as a company to not only like comply to adults and kids, but specifically to apply to kids. You would think that they would have all their animals on display in that end, right, like on that end scene, just to go, oh my god, you can see all these animatronics that are animals and people and these cool ringmaster and stuff like that. You would think that maybe at the end it would be like just completely like okay, we have everyone, but no, it's Bon and Sha specifically. Now that might seem like it's a little bit over the top, but the fact that we're also seeing Mr. Snow as well, along with Sha and Bon being really emphasized there. Now that could just be a hint towards, the whole Rosemary situation that's probably gonna go down in episode 5. But I just there's just something about it, especially the fact that when it starts to, like end, you have that whistle sound or like that ringing sound if you closely. Like that ringing sound just at the end there. And also, I want to actually check that at the end. I want to check that. I want to slow this part down. Oh, why do I feel like I see? Oh, why do I feel like I see stuff in there actually? Especially in this, I feel like I see stuff. Like just specifically in this alone, I feel like I'm definitely seeing something. Like 100,000,000%, I feel like I'm definitely seeing something here. I don't know exactly what, but I'm definitely seeing. It could either be just I definitely see Bond, obviously the logo, but I feel like we should brighten it up just for the sake of it, because that doesn't look like Sha anymore at all. Like you can definitely make out that's Bond, like 100%, because the buttons and everything. Can't make that out that that's Sha. I think it's a different face. Like even on my OBS, that doesn't look like Sha. Let's go back. Hold on, it's brighter on my OBS. Yeah, it is different. It is. Look at this. Is it brighter for you on screen? It's really bright on my OBS. So hold on. I'm gonna screenshot my OBS real quick, and I'm gonna put them side by side. All right, here we go. New. This. Okay, my OBS is here. Right, let me put this side by side. Hold on. You will see my OBS, but I don't care. Okay, so here's my OBS screen. Right. I'm just gonna. As you can see, this is what we're seeing, right? Are you ready for this? Now, if I bring up the screenshot we just took, that's definitely different. That's 100% different. There's no way. That's one frame, by the way. That is me literally going frame like back and forward one frame. That's like there's definitely a difference there. There's no way it gets that muffled in one singular frame. So I definitely feel like we're seeing something if we go side by side here. Like 100,000,000%. Like it genuinely just looks like the exact same photo, but like the way a Walten file is seen, especially how they done Rosemary's death in episode 3. With how remember when the screams happen and you have like the kind of poster of the game, you have Sha, but all of a sudden Rosemary's like crying face pops in the front, and then like you hear the scream. So there's definitely something different here. But that is like shattered. I don't know what it is. It's something that yeah, looks more pixelated. I mean, it's obviously gonna be more pixelated, but I definitely feel that even Bon looks a little bit different. Like his eyes, I don't know, it just looks a little bit different. But it's Sha. Like Sha is definitely different. If that makes any sense. I'm not too crazy on Bon's face, but I could see like a little difference. Then again, I don't think it's as obvious as the difference in Sha's face. Like you cannot tell me in one singular frame it goes from this to looking like that. You know what I mean? But it looks like almost as if Bon is smiling like, oh, what's the face? There's a specific face in one episode. But I think something here looks like, when the Walten files, turns to Walten files and like eyes expand or the mouth expands. I'm just trying to think of anything. It could be something on Find Jack Walton, because if we're talking about stuff being shattered, The one thing I can really think of is I'm pretty sure at one point on findjackwalton.com we had this like it was like a blank screen rolled down. It was like a doll. Let's rewatch the whole thing again with captions on and see if there is anything in the captions. Just in case.
Quality food. Quality entertainment. Quality fun.
I just want to see if there's anything in the
Hi, I'm
the
Felix
captions.
Franken,
Sorry.
CEO of Bon's Burgers, and together with the Bon's Burgers family, we've pridefully worked in harmony to bring your family the best dining experience in Livingston County, with the most delicious food, the greatest video game cabinets, and the best mechanical entertainment your kids could ever ask for.
Arcade machine.
Now you can be a part of the Bon's Burgers family. Let us bring your family together the right way. No.
That's what I mean about the Sha as well.
Way.
Like Sha's in the background and everything. Like, dude, there's everything to do with Sha. Everything is to do with Sha.
Quality.
Like, Sha's
food.
there with Bon, right? There's one. Sha's in the background, Bon.
Fun.
Sha's the first one to pop up there. Who's the one animatronic Felix walks over to? Sha again.
Mechanical entertainment your kids could ever ask for.
Who's the person in the background that Felix is not covering up? It's Sha again. Who's the person with Bon at the end of the video again? Is Sha. It's all focused on Sha. This entire like little mini-sode is all about Rosemary. That's all it is, dude. I know. And also, I did want to mention, I did want to mention that what's it? He says CEO. Now he says CEO, and then but you can clearly see in the background behind Sha, you can see the photo of like Jack. That's Jack. Felix there. That looks like what was Felix's ex-wife name? Her. I can't remember her name. And you have Rosemary there. But there's another guy there. Now, that could be Charles. Very, very much could be Charles, and that could be down there. But I don't know. Also, the fact, I don't like how Boozoo's staring at the camera lens. There's something really off about that. Because you would think maybe, oh, this eye is like, oh, it's just a chance that it's looking at the camera. But no, the other eye of Boozoo is like looking directly that way. So, like Boozoo is just looking straight at the camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit strange. Could this be a little effect, I guess? But I don't think Boozoo moves at all, does he?
Now you can be a part of the Bon's Burgers family.
I don't like how he's just holding on the
Let us
camera.
bring your...
There seems to be that one curtain that was in the in that teaser of the glass of wine, if I remember correctly. Oh, let me check some in chat. Linda, that was her name, I believe. Dude, we know now. What? Chill, bro. I can't wait as well, man. Felix seems to be faking that big smile. Yeah, it's exactly what he's trying to do. This is. You know what? A little part of me thinks that this is like just before Rosemary gets killed. Like, I'm talking like maybe a few days. Because I don't think it's given an exact date, is it? No. It's not given an exact date. Other than 1974. But I guarantee at this point Jack is missing. So this could be leading up to the days before Rosemary's taken. This is definitely after Susan. I definitely think it's after Susan. But then again, I don't want to put focus on Banny here. Is that says Rabbit Farm? That says Rabbit Farm instead of Bunny Farm. That's weird. That's strange. That's very strange. Okay. Let's have a look. I don't know. There's something about Felix here that, like, he just looks weird. Everything. But Banny's even looking directly at Felix. If you look here. If you can see Banny's eye line, it is directly at Felix. So it could be before, considering, like, Banny is still technically in what's it? Bonnie's technically still there and could be still functional, but I don't know. It could be just a demo or prototype. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is still a warehouse called Rabbit Farm. But it's all, I don't know. It's almost like this. What does it say? Don't forget to smile. I love how it says don't forget to smile, and all Felix does, is smile in this. I like how you can see the well in the background as including that and stuff. Oh, there's a vibe about this episode though. And there's something about this episode. There's something hidden, if that makes any sense at all. It feels like there's something hidden in the background that is there to be found. And there's one thing I wanted to bring up, and that's this thing. What is that? I want to know what it says on that. I don't know. But I don't think I'm just trying to figure out. I think this happens before Susan. I don't know. I just think that I just don't think they'd have Banny out there if they wouldn't move Banny from the back room. You know what I mean? So I think this happens before Susan. I'd say it happens before. But I'm really intrigued to see what this is. I mean, I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see what this is. Also, why is Bond's bow tie red when it's clear where it's a different? Yeah, it's like sparkly, and then at the end it's black bow tie. But I mean, I'd be really intrigued to see what that could be. That could easily just be a certain thing. That could easily just be when you when you work and you have to clock in. That could be just one of them, because almost this looks like a back room almost, or like a party room. This doesn't look like a place that'd just be actual in the rest of the restaurant. This honestly to me looks very similar to where Susan was. In my opinion, it looks very similar to where Susan. So I'm gonna pop that up real. If I go back. Where that? There it is. Where Bonnie or Susan was. Alright. It is the same room. It is, I was right, it is the same room. Yeah, it's the same room. It's the same room. I knew it. It's the same room. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same room. I think it's the same room, yeah. I think it is. I think it's the same room, I think. All I need to know, I think it is. I'm pretty sure this is the same room. Because I'm thinking the shelving unit as well. I'm trying to see it. That looks like Sha's there, though. What room is this? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for see if there's a farm thing anywhere. Because look at it this way, right? That if I pull this out, where was the thing? Okay. So if I put these side by side here, you have the Banny thing there, and the shelving unit is right beside it. But you can't exactly see what the other wall is. Can you? And I'm pretty sure Sha was beside Sha. Yeah, it is. It's the same room. Oh my god, it is the same room. Oh my god, so Susan could be in that suit. Wait, no. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me go forward a bit. I don't know if... Is Banny put in... It is. Oh my god, it's the same room. I think it's the same room. Hold on. Go back to where Bon... Yeah. Hold on. This right here. Yep, it's the same room. I got it right. Woohoo! It is the same room, because look. That's there. And you can see the blue and the clouds. Yeah, it's the same room. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I'm honestly, I'm very chuffed with that. It's the same room. So Banny is. This could happen after Susan. So Susan could be in that suit as we speak. Susan could be in that suit. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now, knowing that is a possibility, right? Knowing that's a possibility, I remember the theory. Do you remember if anyone's here like previously? Remember the theory where I said Bon and Felix are working together? Do you remember? Yeah, never doubt me when it comes to Walten file stuff, bro. Don't doubt me. But do you remember if anyone was here when I said that I think Felix and Bon are working together? I remember I went on a little bit of a tangent, but I definitely think that what was it? I definitely said that Bon and Felix, in my opinion, are working together. So, if she was in blood, that's what I'm getting at. Why is Felix so touchy with Bon here? Because look at this. He just looks so awkward beside Bon. Just look at Felix. Don't even look at Bon. Just look at Felix.
No. The Bon's burger.
The way he's like acting with Bon. It's just really weird and awkward to me. And so, you're probably wondering, okay, how is that relevant? Whoever said there could be blood on Banny, I think whoever Bon is smart enough to clean up something. I'm pretty sure they'd be smart enough to clean up, unless there's the deal with the devil situation that I said previously. That Felix has a deal with Bon to make sure that no one can find out what he done to Ed and Molly. I said that I think around... when was it? 3 months ago? Or so? I said that I thought Felix made a deal with the devil. Which devil... not the actual devil, but like a deal with a devil in a figurative status with Bon. So, what if, Felix is cleaning up the rest of the stuff that needs to be, basically saying like, okay, Bon, you do whatever you want. You gotta make sure I get this in return. So, whoever gets close to finding out about what Ed and Molly has, or what happens to Ed and Molly, boom, they get taken out. Because if we go back to this conversation, and the whole thing, and you're probably wondering, Cal, that's like basically a complete theory, right? No, it's not. Because if we go back to this conversation after the car crash.
Yeah.
This conversation, I think it's this one. Is it? This one.
Haven't heard of him in a long while.
Hold on, let me go back.
Private, Charles.
I have this. Just listen.
Fuck. How's Jack holding up?
Haven't heard of him in a long while.
Yeah, there's Jack.
See him at work.
Wait till he mentions Felix.
Felix's story. Lie, don't you?
Story? I think it's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit. That's what Susan says. What happens to Susan? Like literally a day later, 2 days later, gets cut off. But if you're probably wondering, Cal, like how?
I think something else happened, man.
Something else happened, yeah. Look who's in the room. When they're talking about this, look who's in the room. Everyone. Everybody is in the room when they're saying that. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Felix and Bon are working together. I know it. And when it eventually happens in the Walten Files, when the episode drops to where we know Felix is, stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be right. I've never been so confident in a theory that Bon and Felix are working together. I've never been so confident. Like I genuinely think that the reason why, Banny doesn't have all the blood on the suit in that thing, but Bon wasn't possessed yet. Bon literally kills Susan off the day later. Bon kills Susan off a day later. And technically, if you look at it this way, Ed and Molly are there along with this random thing. Like, no one knows what that is, if that makes any sense. So, it's a theory, don't get me wrong, but I think it's bang on. Like, when you think of it, everyone's in the room at the same time, and then Susan and Charles literally go, "It was a lie," and Susan's like adamant of like, "Yeah, I think it was a lie." Susan gets taken out, and then we have like the whole thing of Charles going, "Do you think it was a lie? I don't know." He's really indecisive about what's actually gone down, and Bond seeing that could go, "Huh, okay, so he's a bit suspicious, right?" There we go, take him out. It probably is the clown, by the way, over the cheat thing. But yeah, I think Jack, or not Jack, I think Felix and Bon are working together. Therefore, because that's one thing I wanted to say. Okay, hold on. But Bon wasn't possessed yet, bro. We don't even know who possessed Bon. Like, we don't know who possesses Bon, so there is no way we can even know if he is possessed there or not. He could be possessed. I personally think he is. If you look at Bond's face, okay, whoa, I see same chat like 3 times. Hold on. I'd say it's Billy underneath the thing, by the way. That's my guess, but I don't. But I'm pretty sure. I don't think Billy was even brought in until after Banny. You know what I mean? I don't even think that happens. I don't know. I haven't read Find Jack Walton in a while, so I get that stuff up. But we don't know who possesses Bon, so it's not like you can go, "Oh, we don't know. He's not possessed." Then there's no way in knowing he's possessed there. But when you play out this scene, right? This is when Rocket decides to, you know, have a run around.
I don't even want to think about it.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. The Walten Fall characters are not FNAF characters. I know. I mean, is that talking to me? I haven't mentioned FNAF once. No, I completely differentiate this in FNAF. Like 100%, I completely differentiate this in FNAF. So, since the ghost has traveled into the suit, maybe he's all. Bro, when you think of it this way, right? To put that rumor to bed if he's possessed or not. Look at this. I want you to all focus on one thing. Did I go past it? I might have gone past it. Hold on. Talking to chat. Okay, my bad. On was not possessed. Wait, dude. Wait. There's a specific thing. Wait. Just wait. Doesn't matter if he's possessed or not yet, because I have. Trust me. Just wait. Doesn't matter if he's possessed. If the actual animatronic is possessed yet. That's all I want you to know. It does not matter if if the actual animatronic is possessed or not, because of this one reason. You'll see now. So that's a person going into Bon, right? That is Bon getting possessed right now. Yes? That's Bon being possessed. That's the ghost going into Bon, right? We know that, obviously. However, I want you all to focus on one thing. I'm trying to find the shot of it, but I can't remember where it is. Where is this certain shot? Because you can see. Okay, it's a bit forward. When was this? This is when. No, that's when. Where is the shot? This shot. There it is. There it is. So you're probably saying, "Oh, Cal, what do you mean? Then why is Bon here? Then why is Bon here? Why is like Bon, like Spirit Bon here?" Oh, the Felix and them can't be working together or whatever, but then you're saying that like, oh, Bon wasn't possessed, so how could he be hearing it? Bro, Bon's right there. Bon is right there. So you're telling me the spirit can physically be there and listen in? I'm like putting it on a plate that, like, the spirit is just there, listening to Susan and Charles and going, oh, you are suspicious of Felix. Oh, really? You're suspicious of Felix? Give me 10 seconds, I'm gonna make sure you're not suspicious anymore. And then, boom, takes out Susan. Charles, we know this. So, here we go. Charles, we know from episode 3, goes to his daughter's birthday party. Now, either the power goes out or it's at night time that Charles decides to clean up the area on his own. I'm presumably. I don't know. We don't know what actually happens. But all of a sudden, Charles is alone. Boom, gets taken out. I mean, you mean, why would Felix work together with a bro? He's a spirit. And I'm pretty sure, knowing Felix, because we all know this, if you haven't, like, kept up with the Walten Files a lot, Felix is desperate. If you, like, listen to Felix's stuff correctly and carefully, especially in episode 3, when Linda leaves him, you know, when he's, like, desperately, like, going, why, don't leave me like this, all this. They're desperately trying to get her back, right? And then when he kills Ed and Molly, in, like, it's literally in this episode. I think it's during this scene. This scene.
Since last week.
He goes, like, oh, I would do anything to get them back. You know what I mean?
I finally told him what happened. Me now. My life inside. Rosemary asked about the dog.
You know what I mean? Like, he's constantly like, oh, I'm desperate to do anything. I'll do anything. So what would this stupid dude go and do to make sure he would not be caught? He becomes the Shadow Man, because we know he's the Shadow Man. He makes a deal with Bon, whoever Bon is, we don't know, we still don't know. He makes a deal with Bon. Bon goes, okay, I'll take care of anyone who gets close to finding out what's actually going down, so you don't get taken out, but in return, you give me a physical body to work with. Hence, Bon. What are we thinking? That's all I'm saying. He kills, Linda leaves him, he shows his desperation right there, and, like, he wants to, like, please don't leave me, all this sort of stuff. Next thing you know, he kills his best mate's 2 kids. He feels guilty, and he feels like it's the right thing, because we know the next episode is called Faces of Grief, right? So, like, that's, like, the whole thing I'm getting at, is he knows he's desperate to do anything. So he'll go, oh my god, this person's like, yo, if I make a deal with the devil or whatever the spirit is, we don't know. He's like, oh, I could be safe from this. My business could be safe. I could be safe. My family could be safe. What does he go and do? You know, hits up the line, goes, yo, Bon, you, how you keeping, bro? Please don't eat my face off if I give you this physical body. Hence, if we jump to this, there he is, all lovey-dovey with Bon himself. Boom. There we go. Walten Falls theory confirmed. I've predicted it. Give me my medal. Give me my medal. I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. I guarantee Bon isn't anything. I'd say Bon is just a random spirit. I guarantee it. I don't think Bon is anyone we've met before. I mean, I think Shadow Man and Bon work together, so I might symbolize that Shadow Man is Felix. Shadow Man is Felix. It's confirmed Shadow Man is Felix. Yeah, but doesn't... No, he doesn't confess it. He lies. I bet. Hold up. Where's... Hold on. Where's Lacrimosa? There's Lacrimosa. Hold up. This is what I mean by if Felix ever went to Wonderland. Focus on what we see on this TV. Jack isn't Bon. Listen very carefully. This is really important. Frame by frame on that. So we hear, that's a face, by the way, very clearly. There's a shadow man, right? I pop back open. Where is the Bonnie just, or Susan chilling in Bonnie? Sorry. There's that scene. Scene, I think. Hold on. The breathing. Wait for it. You hear that, right? Go back a little bit. It's the same scene. It's the same scene. So yeah, that's Felix. I think we know he's Shadow Man. Felix. I'm telling you, it's Felix. But yeah, no, I mean, what more can I really say? You know what I'm saying? What more can I really? However, I have to say, the actual animation style of this video is great. I love it. I love this animation style a lot. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But honestly, I have to say, if I have pulled this off, I have done a madness. You think it's Charles? Why would it be Charles? Felix is Shadow Man, dude. And it's a shadow figure. It's all grey. Doesn't show any features. You think it's Charles? I don't think that's Charles in the room walking away from Banny. I just don't. I don't think that's Banny or Charles at all. I couldn't see it. I just feel like the way they've like kind of emphasized the fact of the kind of shadow figure, the full grey, and I just feel like it's way too obvious to be Felix. And it could be a sense of like, oh, you know, we don't put all the pieces together and stuff like that. We don't have every puzzle piece. But then, you know, I don't know. Because Charles was looking for Susan. I don't know, dude. I just couldn't see it. Because I don't think Charles doesn't find out about Susan for a little bit. Like, because that's the exact same scene that happens, if that makes any sense. Like, as soon as Banny is like put together and Susan's inside the suit, like that's like literally like the same day. It's like literally like the day or the morning after. And I think that I don't see how that all of a sudden could, you know, I don't see it. Yeah, exactly. But okay, notice that every single time we see Jack, it's always dark. Yeah, that's true. That's also very true. Every time we see Jack, it's dark. I think I think Jack is dead. Like I think I can happily think that as a theory Jack is dead. Cuz it is very, you know, I think maybe Jack is in the tapes. But then again, I hope he's not. If that makes any sense at all. I feel that like it could definitely be a possibility that all of a sudden this Jack is tapes, like especially episode 1 in specifics. Like, but then again, episode 1 is so far back, and we know how common it is for the Walten Falls to retcon something, especially when it's a huge part of the lore, considering, like, you know, Showbear. So, I think that initially Jack was meant to be Bon, but nah, I think Jack is like, he definitely haunted the first tape. I think, I don't know. But I think that Felix is like on his last thing. I think his body's in the Bon suit. I don't know, because I have a slight suspicion that, let me think. I have a feeling Felix done something to Jack's body. What a wonderful day! I saw someone mention Planet of the Apes there. So, Jack is still out there looking for his Bon's burgers to kick Felix's butt. I don't think so. I don't. Dawker's doing a charge team. I saw that. He's playing a help 1 or 2 flat mode, I think. But I'll be honest, I don't think that I don't see Jack being alive. I really don't. I can't see it. You know what I'm sort of way? Because I feel like there's so much that went down in the first 3 episodes that everyone just kind of forgets. Like, this, they will see you soon, Sophie. Dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will see you soon. And we haven't gone back to Sophie yet. Sophie, last time we heard from her was episode 3. So, we better hear from Sophie in episode 5. I don't care. We better hear something. What if everything that happened in the series is just Felix's cruel imagination? If that's the case, I will be severely pissed off. If everything is just a dream, I will be so pissed off. He's in the I think so as well. Jack's body might be inside a Bon and his soul possessing the tapes. I don't know. See you soon as in 4 years. That actually is the case though. How long did Bunny Farm come out? I swear Bunny Farm came out like 3 years ago. Did it not? Yeah, it did. So, if we put that into perspective, if we don't see Sophie in episode 5 and 6, and have to wait till episode 7 for Sophie, you know, I just have a feeling that it actually could be 4 years. Because let me see the date. When was this uploaded? Okay, 20th of March. So, in what? 10 months' time? Ish, kind of? In 10 months' time, Bunny Farm is 4 years old. That's terrifying. So, yeah. The Rabbit Farm, honestly. I mean, dude, there's not more I can really break down with that new teaser. Genuinely, thank you all so much for watching. I know it was a bit short, but of course, I really do chilled out in chat. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have the most amazing day.
First shot of this episode. Tammy picks this house.
Oh, what about that one?
Now, if you ask me, that is the, worst house you can pick. It has wallpaper on the outside. It has